Hi guys, I'm up for a very slow start this morning. We had the result of my boyfriend's exam and it didn't work out. And yeah, I had a lot of things to do on the blog and the video already in the morning now, so this is really good and I have to deal with that and do the blog. So I'm going to take a shower, like I had my breakfast, I'm going to take a shower now and then I'm going to at least film the videos of the 3 reviews that I wanted to do. I don't know if I'm going to take the picture because it's kind of dark outside, so the light isn't really great and I want to have something where I actually remove the green background. I want to try that again. So I'm going to need a bright light to be able to do that. So I'm gonna try to do that later, maybe not today. If I can be like very early, because the sun here rise up around like 4:30 or 5, so the brightest time is around 9. So if I can be like early up tomorrow morning, I might be able to like get rid of that green background if the light is bright enough in the room. Also, I ordered a new doll. It's a cat. So you saw probably the review I made yesterday, and I checked out my Amazon, like I do that sort of regularly to see if the doll price increase, decrease, what's going on, if new dolls arrive, something like that. And like I check out my wish list, and I had this cat doll on my wish list, and finally we had a big decrease in the price. So Kiki is going to have a friend. I'm not telling you which one it is. Like there is only 4 cats in this series, so you have 3 choice. It can be Sork, it can be Cecilia, or it can be Ludmina. So which one is it, guys? Leave your guess in the comment below if you want to guess at it. Anyway, yeah. And there is also 4 rabbits in this series, and I sort of want a rabbit for my Rosenmaidens, because I have the full series of the Rosenmaiden, but in the Rosenmaiden there is also a rabbit. And I was thinking that the best rabbit to be would be the Alice rabbit in Wonderland, like the lunatic rabbit. But the lunatic rabbit is really hard to get. I'm gonna get him because he's a Alice series, right? And I have like trying to get all of them, but it's hard to get. It's really pricey at the moment. So, but those cat and rabbits are also pricey. Like in Japan, they're like very pricey. So we're gonna see what's happened. Anyway, I really need to go take a shower. So I'll see you in a bit. Me in front of the green background, yeah! I just finished to take the 3 videos that I wanted to take for today, so now I have to edit them. And I have to remove the plastic from the 3 dolls because they are really covered of plastic, as they are like all in black. And then I need to take picture of them. Maybe I'm gonna do some stop motion, because I like to do my stop motion. I think I'm really enjoying the challenge of making a good stop motion, which is not really the case. Like some part of my stop motion I'm not really happy about so far. But yeah, that's hard work, but that's really cool to watch. Like when I rewatch my video or when I make my videos, like when I do the editing part, the stop motion is really a part that I enjoy making. Like creating the picture, like taking the picture, editing them to have like something cool, maybe put some text on them, also like deciding how long each picture is going to be in the movie. It's pretty cool, it's pretty fun to make. And yes, you cannot see the dolls that I opened today, and you won't be able to see them because I'm not showing you, haha. No, I prefer that to be a surprise for when the videos are ready and you can actually see them. So you're gonna have to be patient, and I hope I can do that very quickly, but as usual, we never know. So I can show you one thing here. Hibari-chan, she was like supporting me during the taking of all those videos, and that's a lot of materials. Like one video is like 2 or 3 times, because like my camera, I have a big card on my camera which is not really compatible with a video, so every time I took a video with that big card, it would last like 30 seconds, 1 minute and a half, just depending of the response of the camera, because the speed of the filming and the speed of the card memory wasn't really compatible. So big problems there. But my previous, the small card that was actually sold with the camera, can record 5 minutes 34 of video. And so now what I'm doing is I record those 5 minutes 34 and upload it to my computer, then record the next 5 minutes 34 and upload it to the computer, and so on and so on. So it always takes a lot of time, and a video takes about 3 uploading, so I made 3 videos, so that's like 9 uploading to my computer in between taking the video. So I probably repeat myself a lot of times. So I need to check out and edit all that to make it look pretty. Yeah. But I really enjoy doing that. Like, I love to do my sample doll video reviews. And just now I only have 1 bag of sample doll left. Like 1 big bag of sample doll. So I need to get more. Yeah, good reason why I need to get more dolls is because I like to make those videos. But if Groove doesn't do any sample sale very soon, I still have Amelia coming, I have the doll that I ordered today coming, I have some doll coming in October, and 1 coming in February, so I'm not running out of dolls. And I also have all the dolls that I purchased before starting YouTube that I can make video for. So you're not going to run out of video anytime soon and out of material anytime soon. So yeah, a lot of fun coming up. I hope you enjoy what I'm doing, guys. I really hope you enjoy it. Look at all that plastic, like really. They are covered in the plastic. I had a full bag full of plastic. That's incredible. I'm done with the plastic. This is so I have inside the 2 plastic bags of the other one. This is a plastic bag of the 3rd one. So I put all the plastic in there together, and this is all the plastic that covers their body. Can you imagine that? Like 3 guys completely covered with plastic. That's a lot of fun. Yeah. So someone in the doll group I'm in was having trouble setting the wings of her Suiginto and the headrest, so I decided to take mine out and take some picture to help. And just looking at her, like, look at her, oh wonderful she is. She's absolutely fabulous. Look at that outfit. And so I decided that I'm going to take pictures of the doll I opened today with her, because she kind of fit in the theme. She's also an anime doll, so... Oh my god, I think I'm giving you too much information. No, the one I opened today are not Rose and Maiden, okay? So try and guess who I opened today. And yeah, I'm not saying anything anymore. It's 9 p.m. and I think I'm going to take the pictures for the video tomorrow because, well, it's late and I am just chilling, watching video on YouTube and like watching the backlash about Pullip Veritas on Facebook. It's kind of amazing how angry people are. Like, I'm not angry, I'm just, I don't know. I don't know, like I can still get the blue one or the red one or whatever if I really want a Veritas doll. Anyway, and there's so many other dolls. Just the backlash they are getting on their Facebook page is like nothing compared to what's on the groups, and yeah, it's a little bit crazy. But I think it's deserved. It's not. I mean, personally, I just state my opinion, like, about what I think. Like, I'm not being nasty about it. I don't think I'm being nasty about it. I'm just saying, well, it's too expensive. It's going to lead to problems. But that's about it. Like, I'm not trying to put myself in the shoes of the seller and like trying to pretend that I think they did it on purpose to annoy everyone. You know, like I'm not second guessing the personality of the people who actually decided to create that Pullip at that price. But anyway, I mean, there isn't so much negativity in the groups in general. Like in general, when you go there, it's like a safe haven. Especially the main group where I am most of the time is like generally a safe haven. People post pictures of their doll. Oh, I'm so happy I got this doll. And others are like, yeah, I got her too and she's so awesome and blah 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 blah. Or like people like customize their doll and put picture and like everybody's like so cheering up them and everything. So today it's a little bit different. It's like heavy mood. It's just so I made a previous video, like in the vlog, I made a video to kind of explain like the consequences that could actually arise because of that price tag. Like, I try to keep it, I don't know, like just an explanation of the ball jointed doll and fashion doll differences and why they shouldn't be priced the same. But yeah, that's just me, I guess. And I'm still enjoying my Pullips here. Anyway, I opened the 3 Taeyanng today. They're still there, they're ready to be photographed, but I'm just like not in the mood so much to do that. And because I only have like artificial light, because it's dark already outside, so tomorrow is going to be better, because I really want to be able to remove that green background. Anyway, as best as I can, like really work for it. So yeah, I'm trying to up the quality, so because I up the quality, maybe I'm going to need like 2 days instead of 1 to make the videos, but at the same time it's 3 videos, so I guess that's okay. Yeah. So what I can show to you as you're waiting, see here, something for you here. This is a piece, unfinished piece of my big project. So you can see it's already big, it's bigger than my face, and it's not finished, and it's going to be a very small part of the big project. Yeah, more surprises coming up for you guys. I hope you enjoy me being so secretive, because I tend to be very secretive, but it never lasts long, so you're gonna have the answer to all your questions really soon. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna start with shooting the pictures of the doll I open with a nice light, and then I'm going to answer the Q&A. So if you have like last minute questions, I will probably see them in the morning when I wake up, so I can add them. So if you have like last minute question about anything you want to ask, just leave them in the comment of this video and I'm gonna check them out and I'm gonna add them to the list for the Q&A. And the Q&A video should be up in 2 or 3 days, or 1 or 2 or 3 days, yeah, like very soon. It's cooking time. I'm making pasta with tomato and aubergine, courgette. I'm not gonna call it zucchini, guys, you know, I'm not gonna call it zucchini, so courgette. And yeah, because I know that if my boyfriend, so the water is boiling almost, I know that if my boyfriend come home and he decide to cook first before I have like my way in the kitchen, he's going to make udon again, and I don't want to eat udon tonight. Like, we've been eating udon 2 or 3 times in a row. No way, no way I'm gonna eat udon again. So I'm going to be cooking my tomato. I'm cutting my tomato already, but I have only 2 hands, so I cannot hold the tomato and I cannot hold the phone and cut the tomato, so you cannot see that. So all my vegetables are cut and the pasta are in the boiling water. It's going to be yummy, guys. I really need to eat like vegetables because in the udon there were no vegetables, and I think that's, you know, you need your vegetable every day. It's very important for the vitamins, the nutrients, all that good stuff. Someone just made picture parody. I'm gonna ask her if I can use that picture on the video. She just made a picture parody of the new Veritas, and it's just so hilarious. And I think it's good because it sort of diffuse attention, because some people I think it's either you go and do the parody or you do the riot or you do the boycott. Some people are boycotting the doll, some people don't want to do anything with Pullip anymore. Some people are just laughing, and I'm part of the people just laughing, and this is hilarious. So yeah, it's very, very funny. Like, I mean, in a way, it gives us something to talk about. Like, when a Pullip goes out and it's normal release, beautiful, we post the pictures, and everybody is like, oh my god, I want her, or I don't like this part, or I like this part, blah 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 blah, she's so different from the previous, blah blah blah. Everybody have a word to say, and after a day or two it's kind of calmed down. Like, it's not even so many posts, but here everyone has something to say, everyone has their point of view, everyone has their reaction, and a lot of people are angry, and a lot of other people are just taking it more lightly and laughing about it, and it's really kind of cool. Like, it's something we would never have seen. Like, we would have never have seen the community getting kind of together and everybody is agreeing about what's going on. Like, there is no fighting. Everybody is agreeing about the fact that she's too pricey, and yeah, it's fun to watch actually what's going on. It's a little bit like when the anger is out, I don't think it's so much fun, so we try to diffuse it a little bit, but when the anger is gone and people are just making parody or being creative out of it or something, it's really cool. And I don't know what's going to happen with that doll, so we're going to see in the future. It's also interesting to see what's going to happen. I think one of the other issues is with the term limited, and a lot of people who actually think this price is acceptable, like I told you, I saw 2 people, maybe they changed their mind, I don't know. All the rest of the community is just completely against it. And I think there is a little misconception of what a limited doll is. And if you look at ball jointed doll company, for example, who have special event or one doll that comes out and never comes out again, just for a limited period of time, basically they advertise that they are going to have the doll released, and ball jointed doll make a lot of time to be created. Like, it could take months, even a year before you get your doll. So basically they have a long period of advertisement, and then they have the period of release, and you have like several months to actually buy the doll, like during the pre-order part, and then they are going to make the doll and everybody's waiting to get their dolls. And if you look at, for example, Dollfield Dreams, those dolls also have, like, whether they're limited or not, they have a period of pre-order, and before that a period of advertisement. So one period of advertisement, another period of pre-order, and then like the period of waiting. And limited doll doesn't really mean that there is a limited number. It just means that the dolls, like, people are going to pre-order and the company is going to make as many dolls as there is pre-order, so that they don't actually have dolls already made that they need to sell. They actually have dolls that they might make, and they just make as many as they have on demand. So that's what it works. That's how it works for the ball jointed doll for a lot of companies. And some other just have like for very, very small companies, they have limited doll because they have limited means. So they're gonna have like 20 dolls, and they are going to be more expensive because they're unmade. But it's a reason, it's a good reason, because it's a very small company with no means that normally, like, don't even have usual release. They only have a small amount of doll because it's a one-person effort. Like a small company with one person who have a sculpt, send it, for example, to a company who is going to cast it in resin, and then that company is gonna send it back, and the person has to make the clothes and the face up and everything. Sorry. So in that case, you can justify the price. If it's a resin doll, you can justify the price because it's way harder to make. But in the case of fashion dolls, they decide first to have a number of dolls, and people are going to buy them until it's sold out. Like, for example, if you take Barbie, they have some limited edition that come in a very small amount and never come out again. Bliss always never come, like, Bliss doll never come out again. They are sold until they are sold out, and then they just go for a new doll. They never have re-released doll, or very, very rarely. But for Asian dolls, Asian doll is very good at limited doll. Asian doll, it's not really limited, it's more like exclusive doll. So basically, Asian is the only retailer so much of Asian dolls that actually can get that limited, unless it's like the Hobby Link. And basically, it's just like they have this big advertisement period, like this doll is going to be on pre-order at that date, and it's a limited, and you can only have her on this and this and that website, like the Kiki Pop were only on the Ruru website and Azon.net, something like that, or like the Black Snow was only on Hobby Link. And every time they have actually a couple of dolls, one is going to be the regular version, which everyone can get, and like it's going to be sold even after the pre-order is finished. And they have the limited version, which is going to be on pre-order, and when the pre-order is over, basically you cannot get it anymore. They might have some in the store, like 4 or 5, but not much. And it's very, very rare that they actually re-release a doll. Recently, Azon re-released Little Briar, Leanne of Execute, and Swan Lake Riley. But I think it's because the demand was really, like, the demand really went really, really high compared to other dolls that they have. So I think that was a good marketing plan. They just re-released as a special event. You had to go to the store to get them. And also because the price was already flying high on the second-hand market. Because when this limited doll come out, whenever it's like ball jointed doll or Bliss or Asian dolls, the price on the second-hand market, once the sale is over from the first-hand market, the second-hand market is just flying high. And it happens also a little bit with Pullip, but with Pullip we have, there is a second difference, which is Pullip doll can be re-released. And even Pullip dolls that are supposed to be limited, like for example Yukimiku or other dolls like the pink romantic Alice, like people think they are gone forever and they come back. And it's nice for people who just arrived in the Pullip community, but for people who actually spend a lot of money to get those dolls in the second-hand market, to see them come back for a cheaper price, it can be very discouraging. And for me, they don't have certificates, they don't have a limited number, so as long as they don't have a certificate, it's kind of fair game. Limited or not, whatever they say, it's limited or not, if there is no certificate, putting them back, it's kind of fair game, and I kind of appreciate that I can find the doll I want. But I can also feel like if I, for example, I spend a lot of money on the Little Prince or Allura. Allura was supposed to be exclusive in Japan and Obi Japan, and then she appeared on Pullip style where I got her. And yeah, I got her because I waited too long and couldn't get her the first time, so I was happy to get her the second time, but I still feel a bit bad about that, because it's just that super rare doll, everyone has her. Because she's just still on sale now. And for the Little Prince, I saw it was limited too, and it was sold out everywhere, and I saw it was over. And I managed to grab him in a movie, online movie website where I never go. And it just came back. And that's a little bit frustrating because I put so much effort to actually go and get it, and it's back. And for this Pullip Veritas, I think there was a lot of rage because when she was announced, they didn't announce that she was going to have a certificate. I think it's still not on their website, it's on the Facebook announcement they made afterwards, after the complaint. But for a doll at that price, people would have expected to have a lot more information. And also, the second thing that made people rage is that there was no advertisement period. They just say, we're going to have the doll on sale, and poof! It was on their website a few hours later, without them actually announcing it was on their website. And the website said, the period of pre-order for the sale price of $405 is just 5 days between the 4th and the 9th of the month. And then it's going to what? Go back to 450? Completely being over because not more doll? What is going to happen? Nobody knows. Nobody has any clue of what's going on. And the thing is, because it's also just a recoloration, okay? The effort put into it is not as big as you would expect for a limited version. I mean, it's good that they have a different color that is limited. That's what Asian do. They have 2 dolls. One version is limited, the other color is regular. But they come out at the same time and they are at the same price. Just one doesn't have as many dolls as the other one. And another thing is that the time they gave to people, if people had 6 months to think it over, to look at that doll, to save money for that doll, and add all the details about the doll for 6 months before the pre-order actually starts, I think the answer would have been a lot different. I think it's kind of a lack of respect. It's give us our money now, make your decision now, you have 5 days and it's over. It's kind of a lack of respect for people who actually put time and effort into taking care of their Pullip dolls. And if we had 6 months to think it over, 6 months to think about it, 6 months to actually see how the doll would fit in the family of our dolls, whatever, it would have been different. It would have been different because technically it's not small amount of money. It's not something that, for some people, it's what they got a month. Like, once upon a time, that's what I had. That was the money I would have in a month. And at that time, yeah, we don't make rash decision about money that big. Nobody makes rash decision in 5 days about money that big. I mean, not everyone is super rich. Because we collect dolls doesn't mean we're super rich. It just means we just take our money, use our money in a different way. And I think it's a little bit presumptuous to think that people can just decide in a second, okay, I'm getting that doll because she's out. It doesn't work like that. And I think it's a little bit of a delusion of from the part of AGA, because, I mean, would they buy something they collect in a flash? Like, what you have to ask yourself is, would you buy that in a flash? And probably I don't think any of them would. And that's my point. My point is, if they had left the community 6 months to get, like, think about it, learn about the doll, see how it fits, if they had a precise description on the website where they're selling her, with all the information, what you get for your money, why it's so pricey, like some explanation, that would have been better. And people might have wanted that doll a lot more, and not the backslash they're having for just giving us 5 days to decide if we want her or not, and then telling us, yeah, after that she's gonna be more expensive. So what? I mean, $45, guys, out of 400, who cares? Like, seriously, nobody's gonna, I mean, I don't see myself just decide for a new doll that I just see that I'm gonna get her right now. And I don't think anyone in their right mind is going to do that. Like, decide in a second, just because we have 5 days. I think it's insane to expect that from people. And the other thing is, they are not answering the comments. Okay, on their Facebook page, they are receiving comments from a lot of people. Like, they have 2 posts about the doll. They're receiving comments about what's going on, like backlash, and none of the comments have been answered to or addressed. And that's also something that is very, very strange for me, because I have a Facebook page. Every single time someone comments on one of my posts, I'm going to answer to them. Of course, I only have like 700, almost 800 people looking at my Facebook page. On one, I have 900, on the other one, I have 120 on the other one, so I have like 3 pages. Even on my YouTube at the moment, I have enough time and enough few people to be able to answer all the comments. But they receive 12 comments, and they're not one person, okay? They're a company. They can have someone who actually answers those comments. But none of that happens. So people are asking questions, people are telling them that it's too pricey, and people are agreeing with each other on their post against them, and none of that problem is addressed so far. And for me, it's just making it all even more ridiculous. Like, if they would come out and explain what the hell is going on and why she is so pricey, I think people might accept it. But at this point, I think a lot of people are annoyed not only at the price of the doll, but at the fact that they take their fan with not so much respect anymore. And like, Groove, like the Pullip official page, hasn't made any announcement about that doll whatsoever, so I don't know if they are a part of it or not. Probably, I'm thinking they're not. I think it's only AGA. But I really want to know what's going on, and there is no way of knowing that at the moment, and it's a little bit frustrating. But I think a big part of the problem is the lack of respect that people are having from AGA. Anyway, so that was my conclusion for today about limited dolls and like how they could have handled it a lot better and how they could maybe like try to fix it now. But I think personally, like, I wouldn't buy a Pullip at 450, even if they tell me 6 months in advance. But I know some people would save the money for the one doll, you know, like, maybe not hardcore fan who buy every single one of them, because those people know, like, how expensive a Pullip should be. But at least, like, people who really want that one doll, like fan of just Veritas, not of Pullip, but just of Veritas, or people who just want the tan doll, it could have been handled a lot better. Like, even at that price, it could have been handled a lot better, even if that price is absolutely ridiculous. So that's my conclusion on the issue, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be posting a vlog tomorrow. I don't know what is going to happen, if we're going to have news on the Pullip or anything. But I'll probably show you the 3 dolls that I opened, because hopefully I'll be able to create their videos of review that I already filmed. I just need the pictures. And please give me a thumb up if you like this video. Don't forget to comment and don't forget to subscribe, because a lot more is coming, either on the vlog or on the doll side of the story or anything basically. You know, if you want something, you ask me. I can sing too. Yeah, anyway. Have fun whatever you do, and see you next time. Bye!